And that was a song called Deliverance off the first record, I believe. Yeah, it was on the first album, Deliverance, which came out in 1989 on Intense Records. And yeah, that if you recognize that one, that we've been playing it since then. We've actually been playing that one since, good 1985. We've been playing that song. So that was one of the first songs we started jamming on. And yeah, it was kind of interesting, but you see a lot of back then, man. We had a lot of hecklers in the crowd, people that didn't want to hear about the gospel and stuff. So it's kind of trippy looking back on that, because now you got so many brothers and sisters that come to the shows and are supporting you. I mean, we had a few brothers and sisters there, and they were supporting us. But man, I mean, the majority of the crowd was non-Christian, so it was kind of interesting to say the least. But anyways, on we move into the next year, 1987. That was pretty much the year Deliverance got their first break. We started getting a little bit of label interest then, and Bob Beeman, pastor of Sanctuary out here in Southern California, Redondo Beach, got us. He was very interested. He saw us, especially at that show, the show that you just saw. He was at that show, and he got to see us, and boy, he tripped out. He tripped out on the band, the music, everything. He tripped a lot. He tripped real hard on it, and he knew Brian and Larry already, but he didn't really know me. So we started getting to meeting after that and talking, and boom, we struck up an accountability thing with him, and we started meeting with him, and it was really cool. And Bob actually pushed us towards Regency Records, which was about to release an album called California Metal, and they were kind of shy about having us there because we were speed metal or whatever you want to call it, and Bob convinced them to have us. They said no to vengeance, but they went ahead and said yes to us, and we went ahead and did our thing on there, and we worked with John and Dino Elefani, and thus Deliverance was born. And I guess the album sold like almost 100,000 units, and did real well on the circuit, and pretty much that's when we started getting known. People knew us from California Metal. We started getting fan mail from all over the world because of that record. And it's really cool. But that's when we consider we got our big break. And the two songs we put on there was called, one was A Space Called You, and one was Attack. But before they actually went to CD and tape and all this other stuff, I don't know what you guys got out there, if you guys record, CD, or whatever. We did rough mixes the day that we finished the recording. We did roughs. I said, "Oh, can I take a copy of it home?" And they did some little rough mixes. So it sounds a lot different. Rather than just taking the CD production quality, putting it on tape, I decided to just put the old rough, trashy mixes on there. And they sound cool. I mean, they're not that bad. They're a little noisy here and there, but and not very well recorded, but that's not their fault. I mean, they just wanted to get me out of there, so they just put up a rough mix or anything. So that's what we did, and that's where we got these two songs. So we're in the year 1987 and the first 4 years of Deliverance, and we're going to go ahead and play the two songs off California Metal, but these are the rough original mixes. Before they were mastered, everything else, this is what they sounded like, and they sound different because they had delay and all this kind of stuff on my vocals as opposed to the way it is on the record. So take a listen. It's a lot of fun, and again, this was kind of pretty much our breakthrough year. And it was really a lot of fun. We felt the Lord's blessing and touch on the band then, and as well as now. But it was really fun, and we'd already been together 2 years here. So this was our going into our third year, I believe. Yeah, 85, 86, yeah. Anyways, here we go. 1987 Deliverance with Attack.